Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
A fire starts inside an iconic restaurant in downtown Rockford. What's believed to be the cause of the Thursday afternoon blaze? We'll tell you. Being kind to one another, that was the message today at a local elementary school, as this week is Red Ribbon Week for kids in the state line. Plus, bringing new business to Belvidere. Work now underway on a new travel center. We'll take you there and tell you what you'll soon see at this massive site. Good evening, everybody. I'm Tom Lewis. Mimi and Eric are on assignment. We're learning more about the fire at the decades-old restaurant in Rockford. Fire crews were called to Capri around 4:20. This was yesterday to reports of a large fire. When they got there, they found heavy smoke coming from the restaurant. Investigators say the fire began above one of the pizza ovens. Employees tried to put it out but couldn't. Everybody got out safely. It took firefighters over 4 hours to completely put out the blaze. It's not clear when Capri will reopen, but investigators are calling this fire accidental. Damage estimated at $300,000. Well, a 10-year-old is recovering after getting hit by a car. This was in Oregon. Yesterday afternoon, police were called to 5th Street to reports of a pedestrian versus car. When they arrived, they discovered a 10-year-old boy was riding his bike when he was struck by a car. He was taken to KSB Hospital in Dixon, where he was released later in the day. Officers arrested Kathleen Garcia. The 56-year-old is charged with driving under the influence of drugs. Garcia was also cited for leaving the scene of a personal injury accident. She was not hurt in that incident. Over in Freeport, police have arrested the woman who allegedly was responsible for fatally hitting a woman last week. 64-year-old Regina Green of Freeport turned herself in today. Green is charged with failure to report an accident involving death. Last Saturday, the alleged hit and run took place. Police were called to the Fitness Lifestyle parking lot to reports of a woman hit by a vehicle. Officers found 83-year-old Mary Lamb was injured. She was taken to Freeport Memorial Hospital but later died. Green has been released from jail on bond. Well, police arrest and identify the man who allegedly assaulted Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, with a hammer this morning. 42-year-old David DePape will face several charges, including attempted homicide and elder abuse. Police are holding him in custody as this investigation into the attack continues. The motive for the assault remains unclear.
At approximately 2:27 this morning, San Francisco police officers were dispatched to the residence of Speaker Nancy Pelosi regarding an A-priority well-being check. When the officers arrived on scene, they encountered an adult male and Mr. Pelosi's husband, Paul. Our officers observed Mr. Pelosi and the suspect both holding a hammer. The suspect pulled the hammer away from Mr. Pelosi and violently assaulted him with it. Our officers immediately tackled the suspect, disarmed him, took him into custody, requested emergency backup, and rendered medical aid.
Paul Pelosi expected to make a full recovery after suffering serious injuries from that attack. Speaker Nancy Pelosi was not at their San Francisco home during the incident. Well, this week is Red Ribbon Week for young students here in the state line. This is an effort to motivate the generation to live a healthy and positive life. To help, Miss Illinois, Monica Nia Jones, and Miss Wisconsin, Grace Stanke, visited Rock Cut Elementary in Loves Park. They were there to reinforce the message of be kind to one another. That included having kids sign a pledge to be the I in kind. Both believe these events are big because we're way away from each other for so long during the pandemic.
I definitely think it's important, especially since the pandemic. I feel like we have kind of lost a sense of our social interactions. So being able to have people over, being able to interact with, the kids in school, and being able to remember what it's like to be kind. I think that's a huge part of being interactive with other people.
This is the 32nd year for Red Ribbon Week. Well, there will soon be a new place to fill up your gas tank and your stomach in Belvidere. The city broke ground on a new travel center today. Our Nikel Delgado was there. Nikel, a lot of excitement surrounding this new travel center.
That's right, Tom. I'm told Belvidere has been waiting around 40 years for something like this.
We're really excited. I think it will be big for the community, especially over here coming off of 90. With the drive-thrus of different restaurants and the gas station, I think it's going to be huge.
With shovels in the ground, a new fuel center is officially coming to Belvidere. The Speed Trek includes a gas station and truck parking, along with a 12,000 square foot convenience store, plus a few fast food spots, including a second Jimmy John's in the city. Owner Tyler Bauscher is excited to be able to expand.
A lot of room over here to develop, and everybody's been trying to do things, and now that everything's starting to come together now.
The fuel center will span 43 acres at intersection of Genoa Road and Crystal Parkway. Belvidere's mayor says projects like this are exactly how the city should be growing.
My objective has always been to make Belvidere a better place to live, keep our quality of life.
And the hope is that this is just the beginning of future growth.
What I'm most excited about is obviously it gives us revenue, it gives our residents some tax relief. It also it is the hinge pin for further development in this area.
While Tyler tells me he's excited to be a part of this big project and continue to serve the community.
We'll be able to deliver to the whole city of Belvidere now. Before we have our delivery restrictions, and now we'll be able to deliver the whole city.
The fuel center is expected to open summer of 2023. Tom?
All right, thank you, Nikel. Celebrating 50 years of caring in the state line. Coming up, Eric and Mimi will join us live from Crusaders Evening of Caring event. We'll be back. And another mountain lion is captured on camera in Illinois. We're not leaving it yet, causing a commotion. Coming up at 6, how officers were finally able to catch the big cat. Here's our big cat in the weather area. Jordan. Hi, Jordan.
Hey, Tom. Very pleasant conditions continue throughout the day today. Made it into the 60s with plenty of sunshine. I'll have the details on potentially some rain showers for your Halloween weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team with Eric Wilson, Mimi Murphy, Scott Leber, and meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
Well, people who make a difference in our community will be honored tonight at the Evening of Caring event. Some of the awards given out include Spirit of Caring Award and Spirit of the Future Award. Eyewitness News anchors Mimi Murphy and Eric Wilson are co-hosting the event. Again, they're live from the Embassy Suites on Rockford's Riverfront. What can we expect tonight, guys?
Tom, it's a really special night. We've done this event for several years. It's nice to be in this room with some familiar faces, but actually tonight is extra special for Crusader Community Health.
Yes, this is the 50th anniversary, and joining us to tell us a little bit more about how special this is Crusader Community Health Foundation Director Meredith McKay. Thanks so much for being with us. She's also, you want to tell us what you are dressed as tonight?
Tonight is our 50th anniversary Golden Carnival, so in true carnival fashion, I am cotton candy.
And you look like an adorable cotton candy for sure.
Thank you. Please don't eat me.
What makes this event so special for Crusader?
Sure. Since 1972, when we opened our doors, we have been serving the community. We have done that, and we've continued to grow for 50 years. We now have 6 clinics, 8 locations. We've just continued to grow and serve for 50 years, and we just have a lot to be proud of and celebrate tonight.
And of those 8 locations, 3 are located in schools?
Correct. We've got 1 at Auburn High School, 1 at South Beloit Junior High School, and 1 at South Beloit High School.
That's pretty special.
And your newest location is sort of like a new old location because you're on the West State property there where you've been for a really long time. But the building is brand new. How are things going there?
Wonderfully. We are so excited. We are packed to the gills. Very excited about that as well. We have been at 1200 West State Street since 1972. It's been really important to us to stay in the West Corridor, to stay in our administrative home. So to be able to expand to better serve patients is something we're really proud of.
Now, we know tonight is really special because it is 50 years. How important is the community support to Crusader?
It's vital. We could not do what we do to serve patients without our friends and partners in the community. So to have sponsors and donors and friends come and throw this amazing party with us and help us raise money for patients, this means the world.
Well, it's always a very good time, and we are honored to be part of it. I know we've been lucky to be part of it for several years. Thanks for letting us be here.
Oh, we're so grateful. You guys are the best.
It's definitely our pleasure. Should be a really fun night.
And you probably are the sweetest interview we've ever had.
Absolutely.
That was chef's kiss.
That was good.
Meredith, thanks.
All right. Thanks so much. And we are going to throw it back to you now, Tom, in the studio.
All right, thanks you so much, Mimi and Eric, and it looks like a great event out there. Bright sunny day here in the State Line. When we come back, Jordan's going to be back to show us what the weekend looks like and if we should expect any rain for trick-or-treating on Monday.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
Well, it's been a very pleasant fall day today. Lots of sunshine allowed our temperatures to warm fairly quickly, all the way up into the 60s for this afternoon. We have a few upper level clouds that have been passing, but other than that, a very clear picture here on satellite and radar. Temperatures, as I mentioned, working their way up into the 60s here for the afternoon, and that's still where they remain into the 60s right now. 60 degrees in Rockford, 57 Monroe, 59 in Rochelle. Those temperatures, though, continuing to work their way back down just a little bit here this evening from the afternoon highs as the sun is now setting. A very perfect sunset out there, very clear as we continue to see that over downtown Rockford. This SkyTrack camera up on the Supply Corps building is sponsored by Window World. Temperatures overnight tonight, because of the clearer skies, will work their way back down into the 30s along with the cooler conditions. Winds will also continue to calm, and that will allow the chance for some fog to once again develop, similar to what we had earlier this morning. Temperatures bottoming out right around the mid-30s. Any fog that we do get is quick to burn off those. Temperatures working their way back up for the afternoon, up into the 60s, the mid-60s for the afternoon high. Winds picking up just a little bit out of the southeast, but still not nearly as strong as where they were a couple of spots during last week. Putting all this together with Futurecast here, we see those clear skies out there right now. Continuing into the evening tonight as temperatures fall, we don't get any cloud cover until we get into the late into the day on Saturday. That's when we get a little bit more of that cloud cover working in from the south. A pressure system working in will bring us an increase in cloud cover Saturday evening into Sunday. Also will bring us a slight chance for a couple of sprinkles into the evening and afternoon hours during the day on Sunday as well. We're not talking about any widespread rain. As notice, we're not even seeing any rain get picked up here on Futurecast, but a very slight chance we could see a couple of those isolated sprinkles working in throughout much of the day on Sunday. The rest of our weekend forecast actually looking very pleasant. Temperatures working into the 60s for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Lots of sunshine for Saturday, a little bit more of that cloud cover working in for Monday. We get back of that sunshine as we get into the day on Monday. Sunday is the only chance where we have a very slight chance to see those isolated showers. Outside of that, any outdoor plans are actually looking very pleasant here for the holiday weekend. Temperatures beyond the weekend continuing to warm. All of these degrees warming above average throughout all of the week. Average around this time of year is in the low to mid 50s. By the time we get into the middle of next week, we could be talking about temperatures that are close to 15 degrees above average for this time of year, and that continues to remain the case throughout much of the beginning of November as well. The longer term outlook takes us from the 3rd of the month through the 7th, has us favoring above average temperatures throughout much of that time period. In addition to above average temperatures, we also could see some slight chance we could see above average precipitation, which is good news for a lot of us as we continue to remain under some abnormally dry conditions for most of us here across the state line, as we could see a little bit more of those systems that would be working their way up through parts of the state line. Temperatures throughout much of the rest of this week continue to remain fairly warm. We're into the 60s for the rest of the weekend. Very pleasant conditions expected. A slight chance for some rain showers there on Sunday. Warming up into the upper 60s for the middle of the week. Our next rain chances don't come until we get into next weekend.
All right, Jordan, looks good for Halloween. Scott is in next with sports. The Guilford Vikings, one of several local football teams, will open up playoff action tonight. Scott's going to have a preview.
Now sports with sports director Scott Leber.
High school football's second season begins tonight. 256 teams are set to open up the IHSA playoffs this weekend. One of them is the Guilford Vikings. They're going to host Batavia in a Class 7A game. The Vikings are in the playoffs for the first time since 2013. This is a Guilford team that won only 2 games last season. This season, they won 7, good enough to tie the Vikings for second place in the Nick 10. And they came up big last week, knocking off Belvidere North. So they appear to be ready for the playoffs. Coach Tony Cassiope is fired up.
Yeah, I'm excited for our whole program, man. This is a lot of them have never been through anything like this. We have some coaches that have never been through this process, right? So I'm proud of what we've done. I'm looking forward to what we can do. And for them, specifically the ones that have busted their butt for 4 years, this is awesome to see them get rewarded for it.
Two more Nick 10 teams play tonight. Tonaniga will host Normal Community. Belvidere North will host Grays Lake Central. 4 big northern teams will also play tonight. Byron hosts Lisle Senior. Winnebago plays at Seneca. Stillman Valley hosts Monmouth Roseville. And Dixon plays at Rochelle. 2 more Nick 10 teams going to try to get through the first round tomorrow afternoon. One is Harlem. The Huskies will make a long trip to the north side of Chicago for a Class 6A game. They'll play Chicago Amundsen, a Chicago Public League team. Now, Harlem won 7 games during the regular season, or the Vikings, I should say, of Amundsen won 7. The Huskies won 6, but they finished with a lot of momentum by winning their last 2 games over Belvidere North and Belvidere. The Huskies battled through some injuries during the regular season, and that adversity has only made them stronger. They're ready.
It helped the whole team as a whole because with the adversity we faced, I mean, we lost 2 of our best receivers before we ever snapped the ball. And then we had another one go down with a broken collarbone. But it just made us better. We had to play some younger kids, and they've stepped up and done a good job for us.
It made us a lot stronger, I feel like. We all came together a lot more. More people started stepping up. I'm just ready to go out there, ready to play. My team's ready to play.
I know another team that's ready to play, the Boylan Titans. They're going to host Hillcrest Saturday afternoon. The Hawks won 5 games during the regular season, playing in the South Suburban Blue Conference. The Titans, they went 8-1 and won the Nick 10 championship. They've been looking forward to these playoffs for a long time, believing they can do some damage in Class 5A.
Now you're in a tournament at the end to see who is the best of the best, and you want to find out where you stand. So I think our kids are excited about it, about the whole road, and we're looking forward to see how do we perform.
We have like 14 seniors on the team, so our senior year we don't want to go out. We want to win as many times as we can and have fun while we're doing it because it's our last ride together.
Reagan Holgate and I will have much more on the playoffs tonight on Overtime on Fox 39. That's after the World Series game in a half-hour version of the Fox 39 local news. That's sports. We'll be right back.
We are back. We've had some pretty rotten weather Halloweens in the past few years. Jordan, it sounds like you're telling us it's going to get better this year.
It is going to get a lot better. And one thing that I tell people occasionally is it's either going to be snowing or it's going to be 80 degrees on Halloween. That's similar to what it's at least felt like for me back home as well as here over the last couple of years. But it's actually going to be fairly pleasant through the rest of the weekend. Temperatures remaining into the 60s. Clear skies this evening on the First Warn Interactive Radar from Rockford Auto Glass and more. Through the rest of the weekend, temperatures in the low 60s, a bit warmer than where we should be for this time of year. We have one slight chance for some rain showers. That's coming on Sunday during the afternoon and evening hours. Outside of that, trick-or-treat conditions looking very pleasant. We're back into the upper 60s, though, by the middle of next week.
I like that stretch of weather. Thanks for joining us.